did. They tied it. The final couple minutes, you seemed to take over. What was your mindset in those final couple minutes?
Just don't have the same outcome as last year. Show everybody that we came. We're a different team. We're stronger, even though adversity hit towards the end. And you know, with Drake, they're a team where they're down 20 with 5 minutes to go. They're gonna give it their all to come back. And we knew coming in, we had a 4-point lead in the first half, and we knew. I think we ended the first half in like an 8-point lead. We just knew they were going to come with blows, and it was going to be a 40-minute game. And down the stretch, we lost Coop in the first half. Usually, that's one of our guys we go to at the end. And honestly, right then and there, I just had, let me finish the game for my team. Let me be the one to go to the line and make these free throws. I was 10 for 12 today. I wanted to go 12 for 12, but can't make every single one of them. But I just felt good behind that free throw line. I've been working on it, and I felt confident in them.
Start off, great start by you, Jayson. You had 8 points off the game, entering clutch free throws at the end. A huge victory inside the conference tonight, 75-73. Talk about it with your teammates, how much they played an effort in this one. Robbie Avila, the true freshman, getting a second straight start. Courvoisier doing a great job as well. Just give me your thoughts on that.
Everybody played a big role. You know, it was a team win. Everybody stepped up when we needed them, and we all played together. Even with adversity, we all stayed together, and we just kept taking those punches and punching them right back.
I think it's good having a guy like Robbie coming off the bench. Everybody doesn't know what he could do. They might get a little sidetracked with the goggles and everything and might not think he's coordinated, but he's so skilled. By the time he's a junior, senior, I was telling Luke the other day, he's going to be player of the year at this conference. He's just so skilled, and what he brings to the table, he can stretch the floor so well. He can just finish in the paint. He had a lot of great pick and pops, and he's so confident behind the three-point line. We're just telling him let it fly, and that's what he's doing. He's doing a great job doing it. We had a lot of people come off the bench and do great things that don't really show up in the stat sheet. And Jew Larry, he comes off, and he's always guarding the best player. So for him to come off the bench and just take that as a role, it's beautiful to watch. Courvoisier, Xavier, all of them coming off the bench. We're so deep. I love this team. It's no drop-offs when the bench is called up. It's the same energy here. So.
Because no secret has been talked about. Drake was the preseason favorite to win. Seen you guys a ton. This team doesn't lack confidence, but what does a win like this do tonight for you guys?
I think it's really good for our confidence. But like Coach Hurst was telling me before the game, tomorrow we're going to have to come in. We're going to have to watch the tape, then get ready for Miami, Ohio, whether we win or lose. But today, I think we're all just going to celebrate, soak this win in. It's a big win for us. It's a big win for the Sycamores, the whole school. Just looking back at it, I think we were 1-9 against Drake for the last 10 for us coming through. But it was a really good win, and I know we're going to celebrate it tonight, but tomorrow we got to get back in there and just get ready for the next day.
Guys, talk about what you did to DeVries and how you kind of had him on his heels, and he missed some key shots. Didn't get a lot of the looks he usually gets.
Coming in, I knew that was my matchup coming in. He's a really good player. You leave him, you miss him, you let him go for 1 second, he's open, he's going to knock it down. And I think my teammates did a hell of a job just helping me out, being in those gaps, showing bodies when I needed it, when I needed the help, they were there. It wasn't just me guarding them. It takes a team effort to guard a player like that, and I think they just had my back the whole game.
I'll go on over here. Just kind of go through the day-to-day, how you guys keep the defensive intensity up the entire game. This is especially every game that I've seen at home, because I've called pretty much every home game here. The defensive intensity for all 40 minutes is just so high. Is that more of a conditioning thing, or is that more of a kind of a mental thing that Coach Hurst gets in your head that you guys? Because again, if you guys don't play hard, it's kind of like a statement that he makes to kind of put somebody else in. Because again, we have a very deep team as well. Again, more than 10 guys played again today. So again, what's kind of the mindset going into the game in terms of defensive intensity?
Well, Coach is always on us. Offense he's not worried about. It's defense. Defense wins games, and we got to play on the defensive end. If we don't, we can mess up here and there, and they can jump to a lead. But our intensity brings out everybody, from Cam guarding today, from we knowing that if he gets clipped, we got to help him out. Same with Jew, and to those guys, they played really well today. But the team intensity is what helped us with our defense.
I think it's easy to see that we don't lack anything on offense. We got a lot of scorers, a lot of guys that can put the ball in the rim, but just coming just thinking about last year and all that, we didn't guard as well, and if you have a really offensive-minded team like us, and then if you got other people that's playing both ends of the court, if we're guarded and we're scoring at the same time, there's not a lot of people that could beat us. So I think we pride ourselves on just keeping that defensive intensity up.
When Nice went out, you guys could have gone flat or gotten rattled. You think you responded to that fairly well?
I think we did. I think we saw a teammate down. We know how much he wants to win. We know how much he wants to be out there, and that honestly just gives us a little more boost. You know, we're gonna do it for Cooper, which we did. We handled business, and it's kind of hard to say, but next man up, honestly. Yeah. If somebody gets injured, and if it was me to get injured in the first half, I know somebody else is gonna step up, and whoever's on the bench. That's why we pride ourselves on how deep we are. We love people that's gonna come off the bench, like Zach Hobbs. Who would have known he would have came in and hit a clutch three like that? He came in with all the confidence in the world, and we just have confidence in everybody.
Looking ahead, you got Miami, Ohio coming up. It's a road game. Anything you're thinking about hitting the road again? What might happen?
Well, just one game at a time. You know, when we get to Miami, we all focused on Miami of Ohio. Can't worry about the future. Can't worry about tonight after tonight. We all focus on Miami of Ohio, and it's time to play Miami of Ohio.
I think it would be nice getting on the road, having our first away game, seeing where we're at with the adversity parts, playing a different gym. But I think it'll be fun hitting the road.
Any more questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.